Live from Atlanta. Welcome to Shift into Your Greatness Live. I am your host, Arletta Moore, and I'm so excited for today. I have been filled with the Spirit all day long because of this particular topic. But before we get into our huge topic today, I want to first thank everybody that watched our show last week. It was great. We had a great dialogue. Everybody was chiming in. It was awesome. So thank you for all those that came in live, and thank you to all those who watched on the replay. Hey Shantia, welcome on. Welcome. So also, if you haven't been to my website, we did a lot of work on that website and it is phenomenal. Make sure you go onto the website. I do have a blog. Let me take my glasses on. I don't know why I keep putting my glasses on. Knowing good and well the glare. So yeah, go to my website, arlettamore.com. I have a blog. Of course, you can buy Motivated for Greatness on the website and just check it out. Send a comment, look at it, the whole nine. It's great. Make sure you do that. And then, of course, Motivated for Greatness. Don't forget to purchase that. That is my baby. Just launched last month, and I'm so excited for all those who have purchased the book. So, if you haven't purchased the book, this book is great. Not only do you get an in-depth story about me and where I come from, but also you get some tools on how you can manage your life and get through from your past. So, with that being said, hi! I'm so excited. So this is the deal. We have been talking about the law. No, we haven't been talking about. But today's topic is the law of giving and receiving. This is so awesome. Let me tell you this. Last week, I put a post up. If any of you guys know Charlemagne the God, most of you probably don't know him. He is a radio personality. He's on, I think it's The Breakfast Club. He posted something on his Twitter page about there are so many celebrities that we go and purchase. Whenever they come out with an item, whenever they come out with a product, we go out and buy. Now, for instance, Beyonce, she just came out with her line called Ivy Park, and it sold out. As soon as she launched it, it sold out, and I think they offered it at Nordstrom's. Also, you have other stars that come out with perfumes and their brand and their shoes and tennis shoes and all that stuff, and we go out and buy it. Now, Beyonce and whoever else, let's say LeBron James, they're not coming to you saying thank you for purchasing. You can see them on their yachts and having a good time. We don't question whether we purchase their item or not, or even trust them. So we go out and purchase the items. Yes, thank you so much for the thumbs up. Thank you, Yolanda, for joining. So we don't have a problem doing that. But let me tell you this. When it comes to entrepreneurship and people that you know, we feel like, we're not sure if we want to buy from them. We're not sure if we want to purchase their item, whatever the case may be. We hold back from our own people, our own friends and family. So that's why I came up with this topic of today about the law of giving and receiving. And it's not just about giving to small entrepreneurs or whatever. The law of giving and receiving is everything. For instance, just look back at your life. What are you lacking? Just think of something that you are lacking, whether it's money, whether it's love, whether it's inspiration, whether it's knowledge, whatever you're lacking in your life. Just look at it. I had to take a look at myself as well. So this is not me talking to you. This is us talking to each other. But we look back in our lives and we think, what are we lacking? Hey, Marcella, thank you so much for joining. So yeah, leaping off the yacht. Yolanda, you're funny. So, what are you lacking? And this is where the law of giving and receiving come into place. If you are lacking something in your life, that's because you're not giving that away. Here's what I'm talking about. We are living in a world that is an energy field. This earth is an energy field. Something goes in, it must, because it's not. Okay, I think we're back. Are we back? Can you? Hey, Monique, how you doing? Okay, you guys can see me. Great. Just give me a 1 if you can see me. Just a 1. Just type in a 1 in the comments, just so you can see me, you can hear me, because it was just saying that there wasn't a connection. Okay, I get some people giving me some thumbs up. That means, yeah, you can see me. Okay, great. So, what I was saying is that we're living in a world, or this earth is nothing but an energy field. It's an energy field. Everything comes in, it has to come back out. Something goes in, it has to come back out. So here's the thing. Thank you, Monique. I'm glad you put a 1, you can see me. So the law of giving and receiving is about you giving something, and it automatically comes back to you. Now, it may not come back to you in the same, I can see you, but I'm losing voice. Okay, if I see everybody putting a 1, can you hear me? Am I going in and out? Okay, Shantia just put 1. Okay, great. So if you're lacking something in your life, then there's something that you're not giving away. For instance, if you feel like you're lacking love, you have to give more love out. Thank you, Shantia. You said yes. You have to give more love out. What if you're lacking money? The law of giving and receiving is about giving. It has nothing to, it really doesn't have anything to do about receiving. It has everything to do with giving, because it automatically comes back to you. Regardless, that is a law. It must happen. Hey, Jamil, glad you joined. Hey, Mom, you joined as well. So it has to come back. So my thing to you is, or to us, if you're lacking something in your life, how much are you giving? Another instance. How many times have you said, I don't have enough time in it? Oh, it's not enough time in the day. There's not enough time in the day. So guess what? Thank you, Kurt, for joining. Thank you so much. So if you don't have enough time, that means you need to give your time. We have a society that it is about me. Give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. But we don't understand this law is because you have to understand the more you give out, the more it comes back to you. The Bible talks about that. All throughout the Bible, it talks about that. But people don't understand this. And then we get into the selfish mode. Now, I'll talk about that in another show about selfishness. When you're being selfish, meaning it's all about me and it's not about the other person. Now, you can be selfish because you have depleted yourself and you've given yourself out and nobody is coming back and replenishing you. So you have to be selfish at that point. But I'm talking about the selfish when it's all about you and you don't care about other people. That's the selfishness that I'm talking about. And that's why we have to understand about the law of giving and receiving. You have to pour into somebody. Either it's giving knowledge, if it's giving wisdom, if it's giving love, if it's giving money, whatever it is. And here's the next thing I want to tell you. The law of giving and receiving works both ways, positive and negative. So if you are giving more, if you talk about, oh, I'm tired of all these negative people around me. Every time you turn around, I got to hear this negative and that negative and all this other stuff. Then you have to look at yourself. How much negativity are you putting out there? Because the law of giving and receiving works both ways. If you out there giving negative stuff, guess what? Negativity has It has to come back to you. It's almost like a boomerang. As soon as you throw it out, the boomerang, it has to come back to you. So that's the key that I wanted to talk to you guys about, because I got so many people saying, oh, I don't give to people, especially, here's the thing. Now, Charlamagne the God was talking about, and I'm talking about the post that I put up about a week ago, guys. So Charlamagne the God, he is a radio personality. He put this post up, and he was really talking about why don't we pour into small businesses, especially from our friends and our family, and yet we go out to celebrities and we pour into them. But here's the thing. Everybody saw, they didn't see that about the, supporting small businesses. What people saw was, also in his message, he said that, when somebody starts a GoFundMe account to start their business, nobody wants to help them out or invest in it. Everybody looked at that. They didn't look at helping another person. They looked at, oh, well, the reason why people don't give to GoFundMe accounts, because a lot of people go out here and put GoFundMe accounts, and it's not really, they don't really need it. Or, they have a GoFundMe account about, oh, I don't have enough money for my light bill, or I don't have money to buy a car, or something like that. But so people are they're not sure of, because, let me take this back. There's so many people out there that's using GoFundMe accounts. And if y'all don't know what GoFundMe is, go Google it. GoFundMe is a crowdfunding platform for individuals to give for either a need. I gave a GoFundMe to a person that was trying to adopt a little girl, and they needed money for adoption, so I gave for that. So you can use GoFundMe for all kinds of things, but you can use it for your business. And what people didn't understand is that there are people that use GoFundMe in the wrong way, but there are people that do in the right way. So everybody kept talking about, well, we don't want to do GoFundMe because people use it in the wrong way or whatever. But they missed the point. It has nothing to do about the GoFundMe. I don't care if you see somebody on the street and they're begging for money. A lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to give because they using that money to buy drugs or buy alcohol, so I don't do. The thing is, you're really not helping them. You're helping yourself. So you shouldn't even care about what they do with the money, because whatever they do with that money, they have to deal with that. It has nothing to do with you. The Bible also talks about, you're measured by the amount of money you give. So if you give sparingly, you reap sparingly. If you give bountifully, you reap bountifully. It is all a law, and it must, just like the law of gravity, it is a law. It has to happen, because if you jump off of a building, guess what? You're going to hit the ground. And a lot of preachers and a lot of churches talk about it, but and everybody say, yay, amen, great job, blah, blah, blah. But why aren't we giving more? And I'm not talking about just money. I'm talking about everything in your life. Why aren't we giving more? What's holding us back? And here's the thing. I thought about this even in my life. A lot of times I don't give back because I'm not sure of myself, and I'm not sure of the creator above. So if I have $20 and I need to pay a light bill, and somebody say I need 10, there was a thing in my head that said, oh, you know what? I need to hold on to this $20 because I'm not sure if I'm going to get this $20 back. So I'm going to hold on to it because I got bills to pay. And a lot of people say, oh, I got bills to pay, and I don't know about me giving money. But here's the thing. God knows your needs. The Lord knows your needs. So if you feel in your spirit that you need to give $10, maybe $5, maybe $6, and your light bill is $19.99. We don't understand that because we gave, God will give us tenfold of what we get, what we put out there. So if you get $10, you don't know the next day somebody can hand you $100, or you can walk across the parking lot and see $100 on the floor. We don't know that. So we don't give because we're, one, not sure of ourselves, and we're not sure of God. So I'm saying this today, guys. Give as much as possible. If it's time, if you need something in your life, give that away. So if you need money, you should be giving money away. If you need time, you need to give time away. If you need love, you need to give love away. Because the law of giving and receiving basically states that the more you give, what it says, the Bible said, I think it's in Matthew, it said, give and I give it back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. Running over. So when you have overflow, you have no choice but to give it away. That's just like a hoarder. Somebody just hold on to all these clothes and I can tell you this. Every couple of months, I'm giving something to Goodwill because I have to have room for the new stuff. So if I'm holding on, that's like a balloon. You blow a balloon and it gets bigger, 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 and bigger. Guess what? It's going to burst. And then we wonder why, I can't get any clarity in my head. Oh, man. There's not enough. I can't focus. And then you look around your house and you just look, stuff just everywhere. Clothes. You got a closet full of stuff that you don't even have enough hangers to hang everything up. So you're putting stuff in drawers and everything in drawers is stuffed up because you got so much stuff in the drawers. And then you go, in your linen closet and you got stuff hanging all out the linen closet. You can't get that organized. And then you wonder why your brain and you can't focus. Trust me, I was one of those people that wanted to hold on to stuff because I wasn't sure if I was going to get something else. And I was so afraid. And then not only that, you have the law of attachment. So you hold on to stuff. And you yes, there you go, baby. Malachi, that's right. You hold on to stuff. And you just like, oh my God, I can't believe, I can't let this go. I can't let this go. When really it's not yours in the beginning. God gave you the source to get it. So it's his anyway. So sometimes you got to just let it go. Let it go because you never know what's coming back to you. So if you got a closet full of clothes, go in there and just start stuff you ain't wore this year or you ain't wore in the last 2 years. Get rid of it so that you can get new stuff. Get rid of that stuff. You don't need it in your life anyway. So why hold on to it? And how are you going to, and we are all here, let me tell you this. We are all here to be a blessing to somebody else. That is really all it boils down to be. We are here to be a blessing to somebody else. You're not here for your selfish needs. You're not here for what's going on in your life. You are here to give to somebody else. Whether it's a story, whether it's pain, whether it's trouble. You have trouble in your life so that you can bless somebody else. So it's to say that if I have been through this and I got through it by the grace of God, guess what? You can too. Because that's you giving them wisdom. You giving them knowledge based off of your testimony or your test. So I'm saying this to you today. If there's somebody out there that you know, and I'm not saying this because I have my book out, I want you to buy it. No, you don't have to buy my book. You can go and support somebody else. Go out there and support that Avon lady or that Mary Kay person. Go out there and support whoever. You know somebody in your family, especially in your family. You know somebody in your family that owns a business, and you haven't bought a toothpaste, or you haven't bought a lipstick or a lip gloss to say, you know what, I can't buy a lot, but I can buy a lipstick or a perfume because I want to support you and your business. That is the key. Thank you, Bobby, for joining. Thank you, Yvette, for joining. You can be a blessing to somebody else because guess what? Then you are blessed. That is the whole message that I wanted to say. You are blessed. And if more people in this world, here's the last thing I want to talk to you guys about. Everybody watched this whole thing about Donald Trump. Now, if you're a Donald Trump supporter and you don't really want to hear this message, you can jump off. That's fine. But I have to say this. Donald Trump shed so much negativity on TV. And you have every news outlet always advertising him. And you know why? Because we watch it. Every time they talk about Donald Trump, we are always there watching it. So let me tell you today. Thank you so much, Yvette. Thank you so much. Here's the thing. If we stop watching that negativity, not only does it shows a light on the media, and we really are, the society really dictates what the media put out there. Because if we don't watch it, they ain't putting it out there. But if we watch it, guess what? They're putting it out there. So my thing is this. Going back to the law of giving and receiving. Let's stop giving into that negativity so that we don't have to bring that negativity back into our lives. That's what I wanted to say to you guys today. Go out there, support your local small businesses. Nobody has to convince us to go to Walmart or Kmart. Well, Kmart about to go out of business. But anywho, Sears, Nordstrom's, Macy's. Nobody has to convince us to do that. But when it comes to small business, people have to jump over hoops so that you can support them. Go out there and support them because you never know what blessings is coming back to you. That's my message for today. I love you guys. Thank you so much for everybody that chimed in. Now is the time for questions. So before we get out of here, I want to thank everybody for joining in. Anybody have any questions, comments, concerns, criticisms? I take them all. Because, hey, I'm here to grow. I forgot to tell you this while you guys typing up your questions. When you give, when you receive, you're going to the next level. Everything, even if somebody give to you and say, hey, some criticism, not really criticism, but constructive criticism, just to better yourself, you're just going to the next level. I think we talked about this last week. We're all here to grow. We're not here to be stagnant. We're not here to just let life happen. We're here to grow, to be in that position so that we can grow higher. And the growing higher is to enjoy the fruits of God's labor. All this beauty that he has around on earth, all these golds and diamonds and rubies, and a lot of people's like, oh, I don't need material things, and that's the da-da-da-da. God didn't put all this on this earth for us not to enjoy it. It did not. God put all this stuff on us for us to enjoy. Why not enjoy heaven on earth? Why do we have to wait to heaven to get stuff? Thank you, Tony. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. So, with that being said, any questions? I don't want to be just talking. This is about this is about shifting to your greatness, not only just for me, but for you as well. So this is a dialogue. So anybody have any questions? Before we get out, any questions? I hope you guys enjoyed the message. Leave me a comment. If you don't want to leave a comment on here, you can instant message me and give me your comments. Don't forget to buy Motivated for Greatness. It's not just about understanding me, but it's about a tool to help you. Motivated for Greatness. Yeah. All right, since no one have any questions, next week, please be here. I want to tell you guys, I will be having guest speakers on here. So it's not going to just be me talking. I want to have guest speakers on here. I haven't figured out how to do it. You probably have to call, and I'll hold the phone up to the microphone or whatever. But we'll figure it out. What I want you guys to know, that if you have a topic that you want to talk to and you want to be my co-host, send me an instant message. Or if you have a business that you want to advertise and let all my followers see about it, or whatever the case may be, tell about your business, instant message me. Because this is not just about me, this is about us. My goal is to help all of us to get to the next level. Because when we help each other and we all grow together, this will be a wonderful world to live in. So with that being said, no questions, no comments. If you don't want to comment here, please send me an instant message. And don't forget to go to my website, check it out. I will be doing, I will be putting a post on there, a blog post about our conversation that we had today. And I'll be doing some blog postings throughout the day. And yeah, so go to www.arlettamoore.com. That's www.arlettamoore.com. All right, guys, I love you. Take care. Don't forget, next Monday, 7 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Central, be here. Motivated for Greatness. I will be looking for a co-host for next week. So if any of you guys would like to be on a co-host on here, they may not be able to see you, but we'll figure it out. We'll have to call you in, or I don't know. Probably have to call in, and I'll have to do it from my iPad. So, I love all the thumbs and the hearts. I love you. Till next time. Monique, you want to be on here? Great. Hey, you're right here in Atlanta. Maybe we can meet up somewhere and we can do it live together. I love it. All right, guys. I love you. Till next week. Take care. God bless you guys. I hope this message send something to you, resonate with you, make a change in your life today. Okay? Talk to you guys on next Monday. All right. Bye-bye.